Welcome to Let Us Farm. My name is Emelifon Unuel Oge of Let Us Farm. So today we are discussing about the best fish feed to buy to achieve an optimal result. So we'll be talking about this when we come back. But meanwhile, please, after watching this video, try and like our video, share our video, then drop some comments in the comment section just to help us know and assess exactly how or what you benefited from the video and what exactly you want us to do. And like I always say, Let Us Farm doesn't have any closed group. We are not asking you to pay any money for anything. All we are trying to do is just to teach you and let you know that this is what we do in our farm and we achieve the results we have, and for you to also do same and achieve even greater results than we do in our farm. All these services we do it free of charge, so we are not charging you anything. And if you're having any issue in your farm, simply do a 2 to 3 minute video and send it to me. Now, like I always say, if you're doing this video, consider doing this video when you are feeding your fishes. They actually give me an overview of what exactly is going on in your farm. So with that, I can be able to provide you with that solution that you need. And like I said, it's free, so don't forget. And look, we are not on Telegram, so be mindful of Let Us Farm on Telegram. So I'll be right back to discuss on the best fish feed that will give you the results you're looking for. Welcome back. So first of all, your fish feed actually determines how your fishes grow. They actually determines the success of what you're doing, because it helps your fishes to grow better and gives your fishes the best body weight. But now and again, there are two types of things you have to also consider in your fish feed. You have to consider the size of feed you are giving a fish, because even if you are using the best feed in this world and you are using a wrong feed size, what happens is there's limitation in what it can do, because these fish feeds are actually planned with the nutritional value that a fish need at a particular growth time, meaning that sometimes your fishes will need more protein for faster growth, and sometimes they need more energy to withstand the growth of their body. So if you misunderstand any of these things, it's going to affect you. So like I always say, if you go through my comment sections and all these things, you see people always asking me what's the best fish feed and everything like that. So I decided to talk about it today. But then again, I always say something. I am not marketing any fish feed for any company. So anything I'm telling you here is exactly what I use. I have not been paid to do that, because I'm not going to point to you telling you of what I don't know. Now, having said that, I want you to understand that there are two types of fish feed. Either the one you make yourself or the one you buy from the company. So for the purposes of this study today, we're talking of the company feed. Now, in the company feed, we have the sinking one and we have the floating one. Now, I will also tell you the best for you to go is the floating. There's no need for you to go on the sinking. The reason is simple. Catfishes predominantly are bottom feeders, meaning that they go under the water to eat. That is the ones in the wild. But when catfishes were being cultured to give you the economic value, the commercial value that you want, the study made them to realize that if you allow your catfishes to be bottom feeders, you wouldn't know exactly what they do under the pond. That means you will not know what they are eating under the pond. So for that, they now decided that the best thing to do is to bring up the catfish to eat, so that you can be able to see exactly how they feed, if they are okay, and this will give you an idea if you are succeeding or you are failing in your business. So this is the reason for the spin around of bottom to top feeders. And so far, catfishes we are now readapted to the issue of feeding on top. On this note, you should understand that bottom feeding will not pay you anything, no matter how people try to explain it, because in bottom feeding, you don't know what's happening under your pond. You don't even know if your fishes are okay. You don't even know if your fishes are eating or not. All you know is that you put feed. Some will tell you that wait, when they see them, you put, they will rush. You can't know what is exactly going under your pond. That's just the plain truth. Now, which one is the best feed to use? Now, here is the deal. Personally, for me, there is no best feed. What you're going to do is, each time you want to buy feed, try and look at, there's a place in the cart, in the bag, each feed bag. Turn your fish bag, you will see composition. Mainly when the fishes are very small, they should have very high protein content. That is, look at the protein on those stuffs. You will see some of them that are 43%, some of them are 44%. Those ones are still okay. But if you see anyone that the protein content is very below, like 30% on all this, leave it. But there's always a but in everything. For me, because people will say, oh, okay, so which one are you using? That's where I'm going now. Now, if you want to compare with whatever you want to buy, I'll give you my own baseline comparison so that you can do it. Initially, when I started catfish, what we were using, what was running in Nigeria at that time was Vitafeed. I'm talking about around 2007 or thereabout, 2007, 2008. So it was Vitafeed that nearly everybody was using. But something happened along the line. The company had some issues of trying to, fixing some of the equipments they use, and then they were the monopoly in the market. So we had situations that the sellers then now became like a demigod, because that feed then was cheaper than the foreign feed. Then the foreign feeds that were competing was something like Durante, Copen, Skretting. These were the best and the competing foreign feed then. Anybody that is old in the business, if you're hearing these names, you will know that not be today. So these guys were on that heavy competition. So because of the high volume of competition coming from these three foreign feed dealers, the Copens, the Skretting, the Durante, so everybody was on Vital, and truly then Vital was super. But during that crisis, both the marketing structure of Vital and the production structure of Vital all of a sudden became scarce. So in order to fill in the gap, people moved to, there are some cheaper foreign feed then. Some of these importers, they were able to get some foreign feed that did not have name but were cheaper. So people started moving to those different names then. All of a sudden, there was Blue Crown. So this is how Blue Crown came to emergence, and most of us who were using Vital were now told of the benefits of Blue Crown. It was manufactured in Nigeria. The price was way more cheaper than all these other guys, and people saw results, and that's how we moved to Blue Crown. Now, Blue Crown, go and check the feed composition. You will see that what I have said initially is where they are. So they had good feed composition. So when you put the feed composition of Blue Crown with some of these foreign feed, you see that they are line by line. So that's how most of us moved to Blue Crown. Then this thing now affected Vital when they were now trying to come back after the initial things that happened to them. So that now took them back. That everybody now moved to Blue Crown. So that's how Blue Crown now became so popular. And then we now have some other players coming into the game. So Blue Crown now decided to do business. They brought in the Eco Fleet. Then we now have Pop Feed. They now launching their own feed. Have Omega. You have many other ones that are also now coming into the game. I just want to give you a prehistory so that you understand. So now, for me, I'm a businessman. When it comes to any business, I try to think things critically before doing. So Vital and Blue Crown, go and check their feed composition, similar. So now I'm already on Blue Crown, and I have a base on Blue Crown. That's why I use Blue Crown. But that's not to say that other ones are not good. Like I said, if you bring the composition of Blue Crown, bring the composition of other ones, you see that they are same. They have similar composition, meaning that they are on the same level. So any feed you want to buy, check their composition. If they rhyme, this composition is similar to these ones I have told you now, they are good. So if in the locally manufactured feed in Nigeria, you have Blue Crown, you have Vital, you have Top Feed, they are all good. You have EcoFlow, they are all good. There is no particular one that is the best. Just check their feed composition. Now, if you check their feed composition and you discover that some of them in the feed composition, the level of their ingredients is better than this other one, please go for them. It means that they will give you better results. That's our belief. So in the foreign feed, you have the Skretting, you have the Copens, you have many others. Though now Durante is not really that much in the market, but for me, I use Skretting and I use it just for 2 months. For the initial start, just to boost the production before I now switch to Blue Crown. That's exactly what I do. I start with Skretting and I switch to Blue Crown. But that doesn't mean that Copens is not good. Copens is very, very good. So if you see Copens, you can also go for it. If you see Alaqua, you can also go for it. Like I said, all these guys, they are all very good. What the differences is, how they are, the sales composition and the ingredient composition of it and how they are being marketed. But what I have made you to understand now is how these feeds came to be and what they are today. And I have given you, for you to have the good analysis of what you want to do, I have told you what I use. So anything you want to buy, just check the feed composition. If it aligns with what I have told you I use now, get it. It's good. Because the one I use it and it gives me results. And I'm not someone who jumping from here to here. I don't do it. Because this is business and this is a livestock business. So I don't like, test running. It doesn't pay me. I only do it maybe when things happen. Alternative. For instance, and if I want to go and buy Skretting, and I get to where I want to buy Skretting and there's no Skretting, I turn around, I see Copens, I buy the Copens. That's how I do. But that doesn't mean that if I buy Copens today, tomorrow now, I'll go and tell them, oh, give me Alaqua. Just like that. Now, for some reasons, these feeds I mentioned may not be in your area. But the ones in your area, you are now getting more confused that, oh, this guy did not mention it. Like I said at first, I'm not marketing any of this feed. All you simply need to do is please send me the name of the feed and snap the feed composition on the back of that feed. Send it to me. When you send it to me, I will give you a reply and give you a suggestion that is going to work for you. If you are confused with, maybe you don't understand what this guy said, up, down, kindly use the comment section. I will come out and explain it to you. But like I said, I don't want to market any product. Because if I say anything now, direct now, it means that I'm marketing, so I don't want to market any product. I just give you a preview that will help you, guide you in making your choices. So until I come your way next time, remember, my name is Emelifon Manuel Oge of Floros Farm. Don't forget to like this video. Share this video for others to see. If you have any question or anything that is disturbing you with your fish farm, do a 2 to 3 minutes video and send to me. I will solve it for you. Until I come your way next time, keep farming. It's a way of life.